The Arctic, long imagined as a silent, desolate expanse, is far more than a frozen wilderness. It's a realm of extremes, endless night in winter, unsetting sun in summer, and temperatures that bite. Life here is resilient. Polar bears, reindeer, Arctic foxes, and narwhals thrive against the odds. For generations, the Arctic seemed untouchable, protected by its own climate. But beneath the ice lies a hidden world of immense wealth: oil, gas, and minerals vital to modern life. Once locked away by the cold, these resources are now within reach as the planet warms. The melting ice is transforming the Arctic from a fortress of nature into a new frontier of opportunity. Nations and corporations are turning their gaze north, drawn by the promise of untapped riches. The Arctic story is no longer just about survival. It's about a race for resources. As the ice recedes, the world's interest in the Arctic grows urgent. The age of Arctic exploration is being replaced by an era of Arctic competition. Climate change is rapidly reshaping the Arctic, melting ice at an unprecedented rate. What was once a year-round barrier is now a seasonal sea, opening new possibilities and rivalries. Two forces drive global interest: access to vast natural resources and the emergence of new shipping routes. As ice retreats, oil, gas, and minerals become easier to extract, drawing energy companies north. Meanwhile, the Northern Sea Route and Northwest Passage are opening, promising faster, cheaper trade between continents. These changes make the Arctic a strategic prize, shifting it from a scientific curiosity to a geopolitical hotspot. Governments, militaries, and corporations are scrambling to stake their claims. The Arctic is no longer remote. It's a central stage for economic and political competition. The world is watching as the top of the planet transforms before our eyes. 8 Arctic states: Russia, the US, Canada, Norway, Denmark, via Greenland, Sweden, Finland, and Iceland, are at the heart of the Arctic race. Russia leads with the longest coastline, a powerful icebreaker fleet, and revived military bases. The US is boosting its presence in Alaska, recognizing the region's growing strategic value. Canada asserts sovereignty over the Northwest Passage, balancing development with indigenous rights. Norway manages Arctic oil and gas, while Denmark's Greenland is a focus for mineral wealth. Even China, calling itself a near-Arctic state, is investing in research and seeking access to resources and shipping lanes. The Arctic's future is now a global concern, with new players joining the contest. National pride, security, and economic opportunity are all at stake. The competition for control is intensifying as the ice recedes. The Arctic holds a staggering share of the world's untapped oil, gas, and minerals. Offshore reserves could power nations for decades, while rare earth elements are crucial for modern technology. Russia, Norway, Canada, and Greenland are racing to develop these resources, seeing them as keys to economic security. As fish stocks move north, new fisheries add to the competition. The scramble for Arctic wealth is about more than energy. It's about control over the resources that will shape the future. But with opportunity comes risk, environmental damage, and disputes over who gets what. The Arctic's riches are drawing the world's attention and raising tough questions about sustainability. Melting ice is opening two major shipping routes: the Northern Sea Route along Russia and the Northwest Passage through Canada. These shortcuts could slash travel times between Europe and Asia, transforming global trade. Shipping companies see huge savings, but the Arctic remains unpredictable. Storms, fog, and icebergs are constant threats. Infrastructure is sparse, and accidents could be catastrophic for the fragile environment. Legal disputes add tension. Russia and Canada claim control over their routes, while others argue for free passage. The rules for these new highways are still being written. The Arctic's emerging sea lanes are a source of both promise and conflict. As ships venture north, the stakes for safety, sovereignty, and the environment rise. The world's shipping map is being redrawn at the top of the globe. As the Arctic's value grows, so does its military presence. Russia is rebuilding bases, deploying advanced weapons, and conducting large-scale exercises to secure its interests. The US and NATO allies are responding with upgraded bases, new technology, and joint drills. The region is now a stage for military posturing and potential conflict. What one nation sees as defense, another sees as a threat, fueling a cycle of suspicion. The Arctic is no longer just a frontier of exploration, it's a chessboard for global powers. The risk of miscalculation is rising as the cold peace of the North is tested. The Arctic's transformation is a global issue, drawing in powers like China, the EU, Japan, and South Korea. New shipping lanes and resource rushes promise prosperity, but threaten fragile ecosystems and indigenous ways of life. Military buildup raises the specter of conflict in a region once known for cooperation. The choices made now, between exploitation and preservation, rivalry and partnership, will shape the Arctic's destiny. The region is a stark reminder of climate change's impact and the interconnectedness of global security and economy. The Arctic's future is about more than ice. It's about the fate of our planet. What happens here will echo far beyond the polar circle. The world's next chapter may well be written in the far north. If you enjoyed this exploration of the Arctic, please like, subscribe, and share for more in-depth geopolitical insights.